Welcome, everybody, to the Red Zone Football Season 100 Award Show, a very special edition of the Jakey Bruno Show, still in hibernation, but perhaps maybe not for long. That remains to be seen. What does not remain to be seen is some smooth jazz and some awards reveals, baby, for the 100th season of Red Zone Football. Congratulations to everybody for making it again, for contributing, and for being part of the very best Madden League community in the world. Let's get things kicked off right with the Offensive and Defensive Rookie of the Year award. Starting on the offensive side of the ball, we'll start, as we always do, with third place. That third place bronze trophy for Offensive Rookie of the Year is going to go to the Los Angeles Rams' very own Steven Jackson. Not the Steven Jackson you're thinking of. This one reels in passes, and he does it very well, to the tune of 10 votes from the Red Zone Football community. That wasn't enough to get first place nor second place. The silver medal going to Mark Saunders, another pass catcher, and a speedy one at that. This one playing slot receiver primarily for the Dallas Cowboys. 14 votes for Ernest's Mark Saunders. That's second place, but only one person could take home the coveted first place award for the Season 100 Rookie of the Year on the offensive end, and that man is Josh Valentine. Swag's Panthers won the division one more time, and they did so behind the rookie quarterback, the rookie signal caller, Josh Valentine. Had a great first year, and we hope more success for Josh Valentine and the Panthers going forward in Season 101 and beyond. Congratulations, Swag. Congratulations, Josh Valentine. Let's move over to the defensive side of the ball and look at the Defensive Rookie of the Year. In third place, we'll start with the Kansas City Chiefs' Jonathan Springs, a force on the edge, racked up sacks. Not enough to get the first place votes, but enough to get 7 votes for Defensive Rookie of the Year. In second place, we're going to stay on the defensive front, stay on the defensive edge. Brett Pemberton, Blueprints, Cleveland Browns. He was wreaking havoc all over the place. Cleveland Browns edge rushers do tend to take home a lot of trophies here in Red Zone, and Brett Pemberton going to take home second place. And in first place, it's a defensive back, not an edge rusher. It is Valentine's Steelers, Khalil Allen, 19 first place votes. And I'll tell you myself, I did vote for Khalil Allen for both Defensive Rookie of the Year and Rookie of the Year. He was spectacular. A ball hawk, truly did not look like a first-year player, and that's why he is your Season 100 Defensive Rookie of the Year. We've got the Offensive Rookie of the Year, Josh Valentine, the Defensive Rookie of the Year, Khalil Allen, and we have the field. Who is going to take home the overall Rookie of the Year for Season 100? We'll start in third place. Steven Jackson, third place on offense, third place overall, this time 11 votes. In second place, Mark Saunders, once again, 14 votes for Mark Saunders. Offense really dominating the voting this year, but did it dominate all the way through the gold medal, all the way through first place? Indeed it did. Josh Valentine sweeping the field, taking Offensive Rookie of the Year, taking overall Rookie of the Year. Congratulations to all of our first-year players in Season 100. We still got the back half of the Madden 26 cycle to go, so still plenty of time for the names on this list to pick up maybe Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, or perhaps MVP awards as we turn the cycle over to post-Season 100. But for Season 100, we got to name the Offensive and Defensive Player of the Years here first. Let's start on offense. In third place, Mike Childs with 5 votes, the Super Bowl MVP for the Seattle Seahawks, though during the regular season didn't stand out quite as much, only taking home third place. In second place, the speedster, Jameson Williams, in the hand of Terry. He is always a lethal weapon in short yardage or deep yardage situations, and that was enough to yield him 14 votes and second place in Offensive Player of the Year. In first place, we knew it when he came into the league, the stud, the JC Express. It took off here more than it has in any other year. We knew he'd take home a lot of trophies during his career. He picks up an Offensive Player of the Year award with 21 staggering votes. He also led the league in rushing this year, I know. Congratulations to Cad for getting Juan Coleman cooking, and let's see if he can do even more in Season 101. For Defensive Player of the Year, we're going to start in third place, Aiden Hutchinson, moving over to the Miami Dolphins and moving into opposing backfields. 7 votes, says the community, for Aiden Hutchinson's wrecking gameplay. In second place, former Red Zone MVP, actually the last man to win the MVP award on the defensive side of the ball this year, only good enough for second place in the Defensive Player of the Year voting. It is Minkah Fitzpatrick. 16 votes Nothing to sneeze at, but unfortunately came up just short of the first place medal, which will go to Donovan Ezeiruacow from the Vikings, a freak athlete, and that athleticism pushed him over the top by 1 vote. White Greg bringing home a trophy. Our good friend Zach in first place of Defensive Player of the Year. Proud of Donovan Ezeiruacow, and I'm sure White Greg is as well. We'll see if he can keep up his momentum heading into season 101 and push that Vikings team to the next level into the playoffs. Up next, we have the Coach of the Year, and there was a lot of good candidates this season as we primed for the season 100 playoffs. Let's see what the community thought was the best play callers on each sideline this year. In third place, Valentine. The Pittsburgh Steelers did have a heck of a run in the regular season and turned that into a huge victory in the wild card round, although were stifled after that. Still, nothing to be ashamed of if you're a Valentine or a supporter of the black and gold in Pittsburgh. Second place goes to the Seattle Seahawks. That is me. That is Jake. That is Jakey Bruno. 8 votes for the 14-win Seahawks. Second place, not quite first. That honor can only go to one man. And that man is, once again, the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Blazer, a.k.a. Uncle Ernie. 10 votes is 2 more than he needed to pick up the first place trophy. That's another Coach of the Year award for the highly decorated longtime coach of the Dallas Cowboys and longtime coach here in the Red Zone. Congratulations to Ernest and everybody that was on the ballot this year for Coach of the Year. Thank you for your votes. And up next, we have to move to the flip side. The coach most likely to get canned. Up first, we have the Buccaneers head coach, the Big Fajita. We all love Fajita, but he was out of town and off the sideline for a good chunk of this season. So naturally, the fans down there in Tampa not going to be happy about that. They want to see him gone. 6 votes, says the community, for third place. Second place goes to the Texans' Mr. Superfan Baker. 12 votes. They're getting a little impatient down there in Houston, but we still got plenty of football left to play. Both the Tampa Bay Bucks and Houston Texans fans are keeping their coach on the hot seat. They want to see some success going into season 101. And in first place, the coach most likely to be fired, as voted on by the Red Zone football community, is the third manatee, a.k.a. our good, handsome friend, Lucas. 15 votes in here. That was 1 less vote than he had losses on the season. So still learning the game, still learning the nuances of the league, and it's going to come with time. But I have a feeling we're going to see him in some of these other categories in the long term. Less than congratulations to our 3 winners here, third and second and first place. And we'll hope that all 3 of these teams can get out of this category in season 101. Let's move on to the front office and talk about the general manager of the year. A lot of people making a lot of big moves over the last couple of years, and especially on the lead up to season 100. Let's see who the community thought did the very best job. In third place, we have the Dallas Cowboys once again. Ernest, always a savvy general manager, always knows when to sell high and when to buy low. That netted him 7 votes via the community, and he picks up a bronze medal, for general manager of the year. Second place goes to Kelly. Kelly has built that Broncos defense into a weapon of mass destruction. Denver has been fierce on the defensive end for a long time now, and that's due in large part to Kelly's excellent management in the front office. But in first place, there could only be one man who did the very best job at building his team for season 100, and the community said that was the Rams Aston. So it is the American males and their friend Uncle Ernie sweeping the field here for General Manager of the Year. All well-deserved votes, but the winner in the end with 9 votes is Corey Aston. Congratulations for another General Manager of the Year award to one of the best team builders in Red Zone history. And now again, on the flip side, for all that is good, there is some bad. We got to talk about the general managers voted most likely to be fired after their performance on the lead up to season 100. We're going to start once again in Tampa Bay. Fans not happy about the management and the lack of upward mobility that this roster has seen in Tampa Bay. Hopefully, Fajita can keep boots to ground and keep himself in front of the front office going forward and build this Tampa Bay team up in the latter half of the cycle. Second place, we have Glenn's Buffalo Bills with 9 votes, another team that's remained pretty stagnant after coming in hot in the early cycle. Glenn picking up 9 votes and earning second place. And the leader in general manager most likely to be fired, perhaps a controversial one. I know Lucas is still dealing with some of the boneheaded moves left in place by the previous management, and to be fair, he himself, being unaware of what contract restructuring and some other things are, did put him a little bit deeper in a hole. But he's getting there. He's getting there, and we're all happy to support him. But, Lucas, this year you are taking home most likely to be fired, both on the sideline and in the front office. Let's move on to the best social media account, and we know that the activity has been waning on that front, but not from everybody. So third and second place are blanked out. We're going to jump right to the first place. It is the Chiefs, Mike Mojica. And I'll tell you, when I saw Chiefs, RZ Moji, and then a lot under votes, I could have swore that this was a typo and it should have been under the Semper category, but not quite. We will get to that. For now, Moji still has the very best presence on social media for Red Zone in Season 100, and we look forward to more of his excellent content going forward. Speaking of great content, we had some good media for Season 100. Let's take a look at who the community thought had the best non-tweeting media. And beginning in second place, it is our good friend Jerry, the Looker Supreme, setting up our excellent database with custom analytics and statistics and helping some of the less inclined to manage their splits over the course of the cycle. But there can only be one winner for Season 100, and it is a man who has really been bringing the heat. Real classic, old-school RZ media, something that's making me a little jealous, maybe making me get the itch a little bit. That is our friend Warren. His positional breakdowns for this entire draft class have been excellent to see. Obviously, we have the draft in just a few hours from now as of this recording. So if you haven't already and you got a lot of picks, highly recommend going back in the media archive and taking a look into Warren's position deep dives. You might even land yourself a gem in tonight's draft. Let's move from the media performances to Discord performances. Discord All-Star. We'll start with the positive award first. Discord All-Star. In third place, we have a three-way tie. Three people who always bring the heat. JP, Cad, and Val. This three-headed monster all yielded 5 votes apiece. All well-earned for third place. And in second place, Mr. Voice Note, Mr. Steven Jackson with a capital V. It is the Bengals head coach blueprint, Jinx. 8 votes on that. Only picking up second place, though, the award winner in this one. The gold medal goes to, oh, goodness me. I'm so honored. I will take the first place trophy home with 9 votes, just narrowly edging out Jinx. Pause with 1 extra vote. I appreciate everybody who put that vote in there, whether I'm making you laugh or helping you out. I always do the best I can. Let's move right on to Discord Dunce. I didn't know Moji had 4 ballots. In third place, Robo will take home all 4 of those. In second place, we have White Greg, who usually only shows up to tell us that his opponent plug pulled him, and you're just going to have to take his word for it. Citation needed on that one, but in first place, no citation needed. I got your citation right here, pal. Number 1 in Discord Dunce is Adele, the league's ultimate button pusher. He has been here since Season 1 doing just that, and I have a feeling he's going to be here for another 100 seasons, pushing every button for those within his division and outside of it. Congratulations to Adele, Robo, and White Greg for all the votes they collected on Discord Dunce, and we'll look to shuffle this order up in Season 100. Semper, the biggest complainer. I know I've got my eyes on one man, but let's see what the community thought. Biggest complainer award in third place, as we talked about. When he shows up, it's to tell you that he desynced, and it was your fault. That's 5 votes for White Greg. In second place, we go to Adele with a monstrous 19 votes. Those are all well-earned as well. Talk about a guy who's never lost clean and really never will, but hey, that's part of his charm. And in first place, the ultimate undefeated, never-beaten champion of the Semper Award. It is Mike Mojica with 21. Adele may have never lost clean, but Moji's never even had a thought about losing clean. If you beat Mike Mojica, the game gifted it to you, and you're just going to have to get over it. Let's move on to the big 3. The 3 everybody wants to get here, well, the 2 everybody wants to get, and the 1 everybody wants to avoid in Red Zone over the last 100 seasons. Most fun to play. We will start on the positive end once again. In third place, we have a 3-way tie. 3 very fun people to play, according to the Red Zone community, and me as well. The Washington Commanders, Spencer. The Carolina Panthers, Swag, and the Baltimore Ravens, Ramesu. Always bringing the heat in game planning and making sure you leave with a smile on your face. Let's go to second place. Who put some more smiles on some faces? That's Robo, the Los Angeles Chargers coach. I know Moji is fuming right now. He does not agree, but 4 people in the Red Zone community did. And when you think that only people on your schedule can vote and you only play 14 unique people a year, 13 unique people, my math sucks. Don't worry about that. 4 votes is not a bad haul, but let's see who brought home number 1. in the most coveted, most fun to play award trophy, Season 100. Your name will forever be etched next to that big 100 as the most fun user to play. And my God, is it worth it. Warren with 6 votes, one of the most fun people to play in Red Zone history, really, dating back to his time on the Xbox 360. And, of course, since his comeback, Warren, always a gem to play. Never a problem scheduling, never a sore loser or a dickhead in DMs. Just an all-up straight mensch is Warren. Love that guy. Well-deserved. Season 100, most fun to play. Let's move over to least fun to play, and as always, we got to give you the disclaimer. This is totally subjective. Some people may not like playing you because you're cheesy. Some people may not like playing you because your defense or your offense is so frustrating and they can't stop it. And some people might have picked you just because you're very annoying to deal with scheduling or DM-wise. Let's see what the community thought for least fun to play. Black Magic taking home third place with 4 votes. Can't speak to any of that. I did not play the Miami Dolphins this year, but I'm glad BM is getting back on track and pushing some buttons of his own to take home third place. In second place, wow, Kansas City Chiefs, Mike Mojica, longtime member, longtime button pusher himself. That's 5 votes. He frustrated a lot of people on the field this year, no doubt about that. And man, looking at this, Moji's really going to be upset. Robo, second place, most fun to play, and he gets least fun to play second place. However, there can only be one least fun to play in Season 100 who frustrated the most members of the community this year. With 7 votes, it is the Dallas Cowboys' Ernest. He is Coach of the Year, but he is also least fun to play, according to the Red Zone football community. These things tend to shuffle around all the time, but when it came to this season, when it came to the breaks, when it came to the bounces, when it came to the slot streaks, this award will go home to the Dallas Cowboys. Congratulations to everybody on the most fun and least fun to play voting list. If you want to see the total splits, you're going to have to reach out to Aston. I don't have those numbers, but those, to me, are the most fun to look at each season. So we're all here to have fun. Let's go to the MVP where the most fun was had. Who is the most valuable player for Season 100 in the Red Zone Football League? We'll start with the third place. It is quarterback Jalen Milroe of the Seattle Seahawks, a run-first team, but hey, Jalen does a lot of that running himself, so he contributed in both facets of the game, and it was enough to yield 11 votes for third place in MVP. In second place, Shedeur Sanders taking over the keys of the offense from the nerfed Joe Milton this year, and he did so with unbelievable efficiency through the air, nearly taking home the in-game MVP as well. Still was good enough for 12 votes. Congratulations to Shedeur Sanders, and an excellent and efficient performance from Ernest on the field this year. And in first place, your Season 100 Red Zone Sports most valuable player. He won it in game, and he won it in the heart of the community. Quarterback Bo Nix of the Los Angeles Rams. It was unfortunately proven that Ramesu's MVP theory was not true this year, but Bo Nix still can hang his head high after taking home the AP in-game MVP award and the Red Zone Season 100 award as voted on by the community. 18 votes is staggering, and Aston clearly deserved it. Was elite through the air, 50 touchdowns, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and obviously he doesn't make a whole lot of mistakes throwing interceptions either. So this list here that you're seeing, from Offensive Rookie of the Year all the way down to MVP, going to be very interesting to see how the changes to our rules and the changes to coach loadouts and coach abilities will change some of the things that you're seeing on here. As always, I want to express my gratitude and my appreciation to everybody in the Red Zone football community for all of their contributions, big or small. It's all love, everybody. One love here from the Jakey Bruno Show. This has been the Season 100 Award Show. Have a great draft tonight, huh?